Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, today discussion is about kids and about how to avoid them using a lot of iPad. I call this iPad disease. How to get and cure iPad disease? Yeah. I had this problem. I am like sort of having very slightly, but it's very less. Yeah. When Mr. Praveen came here, first thing he was around like a grade 5. But the first thing I did was I brought him to a library and asked him to read some books. But in the grade 5 level, he's not even thinking about it. He needs some pictures to watch. Then I said, okay, if you don't want to, he doesn't read any books without pictures. Yeah. Then I said, okay, let's start from toddler. Then we got like 20 books in the library, and all these toddler books, and you feel it, like it's different colors, different texture, and he was liking it. And then we'll move from toddler to around like year 1, year 2, like big pictures and all. After that, we move from there to a little bit of reading, very less text, a lot of images. Yeah. Then we moved from there to a little bit more text and less images, and now he can read like this much of books, like no images, nothing. Now his imagination explored, like he can do it. He knows how to imagine himself while reading books. That is one way of transforming iPad time to book reading time. Yeah, but as you say, like if you have a small kid like a toddler or something like it's a toddler, then definitely you need to get them books. You need them to touch the books and open up the books and all this. If it is even like 1 year old, just go to the library, a lot of books for toddlers, and get them read. Yeah, that the practice, because as you know, the psychology year 0 to 7, they are in their theta state. They're like much more faster than us. They can understand a lot of things. They observe you. What you really need to do, even toddler can't talk, just wanted to in front of her just read a book and show what you're reading, and at least read for her or him. Yeah, that's a good one. And then other thing, that is one thing, we have a substitute. Instead of iPad, we ask them to read books. That's how I told you how to make them read books. Start from the beginning. Yeah, even if you're like 20 years old, still you need to start from the beginning. You need to start from the pictures. Then second thing, I got my Wi-Fi restricted. Yeah, like what happens in the Wi-Fi, there's in the router there's something called parental control. Every router does have, because with this disastrous situation, people, the kids using too much of these devices. Then there's a software system where you can change the time and the devices allowed you during that time. Like for instance, for myself and my work computers, it has 24/7 access to the Wi-Fi. But for kiddos ones, like all the by the way, if any kids come here, they don't allow to have iPads. That's not happening here, because we got a lot of things to play. This house has sort of like a playhouse, and we are not allowed to have any screen time. We don't have TV anyway. Yeah, come back to the discussion. What we got is if you go to the parental control in the router, then if you select the devices that they really wanted to access, then make them allowed, this during this hour. But in that case, I had a problem again. I fixed him for from 10 to, like say, Saturday 10 to 11 in the morning, and evening 4 to 5. The problem was I was facing fixing the time for iPad. Then if he had to go for like a soccer session or something like that, he doesn't want to, because he feels like he's losing his iPad time from 10 to 11. Yeah. Then I got rid of that as well. Now it's only on demand. Whenever he needs it, I'll give him the iPad, the data access. Whenever he needs him. Okay, it's proportionally, like I'm trying to limit to 1 hour per day. Less would be really good, but it is slow process. It was like from 5 hours per day. Then I went to 2 hours per day. Now, like, it slowly went down to 1 hour. Yeah, now I'm going to get rid of 30 minutes. That's the goal. It's going to be another 1 year, sort of. It's not easy. Slowly we need to talk to their subconscious mind, and let's do this. These are the things you can do. You're not going to lose your life, because using the iPad is you will lose a lot of opportunities in life. Yeah. That's my thought. One is get them to read, get them to sign up for few different libraries. You need to have a lot of books everywhere, even the bathroom, the bedroom, the couch room, whatever, wherever it is, you need to have a lot of books. Wherever they go, they can, oh, this is a book I want to read, sort of like that vibe needs to be there. Instead of like having 3-4 TVs around your house, let's have some 3-4 library, shelves around your house. Let's do this, guys.